I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everyone. There was disconnection of the call. I hope everyone joins back. Good morning, everyone. We wait for just 2 minutes more for everyone to join back.
Good morning, ma'am. Happy Independence Day.
Independence Day.
I'm Sushmita.
Yes, Sushmita, I can recognize your voice. I'm sorry, everyone, because by mistake got disconnected. We'll just wait for some people to get back. All right. Can I request everyone to open the camera so that we can begin it in time? Meher Dhariwal, I think you're coming for the first time. We welcome you. You're driving and listening. Women are multitasking. Is that right? But be careful, please, or you can just focus on listening. All right, everyone. Today is 15th August. Happy Independence Day to everyone.
Thank you.
So I was asking you, we got the freedom. Our freedom fighters gave us the freedom. Is that right?
Yes.
And they made us to live a free life, but we became slave to our thoughts and our feelings. What does that mean? The slavery is in our genes. Even if our freedom fighters make us free to live in this world, we are still the slaves of our thoughts and feelings, are we not?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Deepika. Happy Independence to everyone. So let's we all today free ourselves from our feelings and thoughts. You remember yesterday we learned how to manifest? For how long you want to continue live in this slavery? For how long? Who stops you to live the life of freedom? Your sweet will? Tell me in the chat box how long you want to be the slave and do not live the life of freedom. Yes, Yogita. My question is how long you want to live in this slavery? And why do we want to live in the slave as a slave? Then let's we drop that today. This Independence Day, let's we promise ourselves. Let's we promise ourselves that today is the last day of our slavery. Are we ready?
Yes.
Today is the last day of living the slavery of our feelings and our thoughts. Do you remember we are reading in this book? What is it saying? What is this book saying?
What
Yes,
you
can
want, only think that.
So what about you,
I
Deepika?
am also doing according to you.
According to the universe, because
Yes.
universe wants that. You are the chosen one who don't want slavery, who don't want the slavery of your mind and your heart. You know, our mind and our hearts, when we were born, look at any video of your child, of the child. How do the children giggle? Do they ever worry? How will they eat food? How will they drink milk? How will they get the clothes to wear? How will they live the life of freedom? Do you think the children worry about it?
No.
Then why do we do so that? Why do we do so? Who's stopping us to live that life like a child of the universe? You know, Mother Earth, how many martyrdoms and how many freedom fighters they have given their life to make us a free soul. If that wasn't there, were we free? Were we living the freedom today? If they have given the blood and the life to free our soul, what is stopping us? Even today, the army and all the nation savers are on the borders in the extreme conditions, fighting for us for this slavery to vanish and we can live the life. And they have made our lives so easy, so comfortable. Can we begin today with gratitude? I would request everyone to open the camera. Let's make a memorable day of our life, of our freedom. Deep in the slavery behind the camera. Is that right? So the first thing is always to begin with the prayer. And today dedicate this prayer for our soul to free. Okay? Isn't it a blessing that today we have the freedom to
Yes.
live as a free will?
Yes.
If they had not given our life, were we not a slave? If they have given life to make us free, what is stopping us to really be a free soul? All right, everyone sit straight, close your eyes, and repeat after me a daily prayer for divine blessings. Beloved Divine Father, Mother, let your divine light fill my mind with wisdom and discernment. Let your divine love fill my heart with sweetness and warmness and compassion for all. Let your divine power fill me with inner strength to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. Beloved Divine Mother, gaze upon me, your beloved child, with mercy, love, kindness, and abundance. For thou art all compassionate. Thank you for your love and thank you for your protection. And now is the time for forgiveness. Let's we forgive our soul today. Okay? Let's we forgive our soul today and bring it out of the slavery of our thoughts, of our limiting beliefs, and our negative actions. Let's we ask forgiveness to our soul and say, look in front of you, you are standing. Imagine you are in front of you and you say to yourself, Atma, Namaste. I, the soul, salute the divinity in you. We're all children of God. And our God is a supreme God. We all make mistakes. We are all evolving. My dear Atma, I forgive you and seek for your forgiveness at all levels. Go in peace. May you be blessed with good health, happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. Om Shanti, 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 Om. All right. So today, what you're going to do? What do you promise to me? Write down, everyone, in the chat box this 1 year, next 15th August. How will you free your soul? How will you give the freedom to your soul to live to the full? What will you do that? You will give freedom to your feelings, thoughts, beliefs, actions, self-love. What you're going to do, please write it in the chat box. I'll make it a snapshot so that I'll keep reminding you. Make a, or if you feel like you can, every one of you can speak over. Awesome, Rajni. Thank you so much. Can? Okay, thank you so much, Can. She's saying by continuing law of attraction forever. So it's continuing that our coach has gone to Joe Dispenza. He's gone to his live retreat and he's coming back after learning from him. What he's teaching us is amazing. Thank you, Sushmita, for sharing a proud moment. Okay, very right, Dipti. So happy for that. So beautiful, gratitude and affirmations. Yes, Pallavi, always in gratitude. So true. I'm taking the snapshot, okay? I will keep reminding you. More, I want everyone to promise. Everyone to write down. Gratitude and affirmations with love and with gratitude, with blessings. Okay, Usha? Happy to see that. And you know what? Every one of us makes all those promises on the 1st of January every year. How many are still following? It's 8 months. How many all we are following those things? Are you still on? Or you have lost the journey, you've lost the path? Tell me that. I'm taking all the snapshots. I will be consistent in my spiritual practice. It's always been gratitude and positive. All right, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And trust me, I never ever thought of it that I'll be able to do healings every day and then book reading. I never knew. I decided I'll be reading book. I didn't know how to do that, how to go about it, what to do in that. Everybody was skeptical in my team. Thank you, Radha. Thank you, everyone. Arul Jyoti. Arul Jyoti. That's beautiful. Okay, Pradanya. That's awesome. I'm taking the snapshots. I will remind you every day that you have made this promise. Actually, when we promise, we should always promise what will you get out of it. Do you remember? Who remembers? I always say, begin with the end in mind. Who remembers that? So whatever you're going to do, what is the result you will be looking for? I would love to see that. I've taken your promise, but I want to see. Okay, thank you, Sushmita. What will you get out of it? When you'll do it, what will you get out of it? It's very important to begin with end in mind. One of my teacher, his name was, there were a couple from Australia, Mitch and Deidre Sala. I learned this line from him. Begin with the end in mind. What will you get out of it? My question. Doing law of attraction. What for? Yes, love and unity of family. That's called the end result. End result. Begin with the end in mind. I will lose my negative thoughts. I will adopt positive thinking. Why will I do that and what will I get? Okay. Okay. But still, I see we don't have clarity. Yes, happiness and satisfaction. I will heal myself and get my inner peace back. Okay. That's like what I'm really looking for. I'm saving all this. Yes, Manjulama. That should be the spirit. Yes, Pallavi. Yes, Sushmita. The independence every year reminds us that we are free soul. Hello. Are we not free soul? Are we still in the slavery? No, we are not. So all these promises you've made to yourself, please stick to them and please bring that equality. Okay? All right. Let's begin with our reading. So we were reading about how to use the secret. Yes, Usha, thank you so much. I'm proud of each one of you to bring that freedom to your life, okay? So Dr. Joe Vitale. Joe Vitale says, the universe likes speed. Don't delay. Don't second guess. Don't doubt. When the opportunity is there, when the impulse is there, when the intuitive nudge from within is there, act. That's your job. And that's all you have to do. Trust your instincts. It's the universe inspiring you. It's the universe communicating with you on the receiving frequency. If you have an intuitive and instinctive feeling, follow it. And you will find that the universe is magnetically moving you to receive what you asked for. Bob Proctor says, you will attract everything that you require. Very nice, Ratina Priya. Clarity in thoughts. Clarity in thoughts always comes when you have a coach. You know, we always don't even know what we want. Is that true? We are saying things because we know the words, but we don't know what those words going to impact us and what is the result of those words. So Bob Proctor says, you will attract everything that you require. If it's money you need, you will attract it. If it's people you need, you will attract it. If it's a certain book you need, you will attract it. You've got to pay attention to what you are attracted to, because as you hold images of what you want, you're going to be attracted to things and they are going to be attracted to you. But it literally moves into physical reality with and through you. And it does that by law. Remember that you are a magnet. जो भी कुछ आपने अभी लिखा है ना पाने के लिए for the next year, that is already there in the universe. So remember that you are a magnet attracting everything to you. When you have gotten clear in your mind, that clarity I was asking about what you want, you have become a magnet to draw those things to you. And those things you want are magnetized to you in return. The more you practice and begin to see the law of attraction, bringing things to you, the greater the magnet you will become, because you will add the power of faith, belief, and knowing. Michael Bernard Beckwith says, you can start with nothing, and out of nothing, and out of no way, a way will be made. Trust me, whatever you have written in the chat box, write it on a paper, okay? And trust, what does it say? Faith, belief, and knowing. With that, you can start nothing, and out of nothing, and out of no way, a way will be made. All you require is you and your ability to think things into being. Everything that has been invented and created throughout the history of humankind began with one thought. So you've got that thought in your hand today. You have a pen and paper, you can just write those words. And every day if you come, you ask me what is stopping you, I'll give you the solution. Everything that has been invented and created throughout the history of humankind began with one thought. From that one thought, a way was made, and it manifested from the invisible into the visible. So Jack Canfield says, think of a car driving through the night. The headlights only go 100 to 200 feet forward. It's a beautiful example to understand. And you can make it all the way from California to New York, driving through the dark. Because all you have to see is the next 200 feet. And that's how life tends to unfold before us. If we just trust the next 200 feet will unfold after that, and the next 200 feet will unfold after that, and your life will keep unfolding. And it will eventually get you to the destination of whatever it is you truly want, because you want it. Trust the universe, trust and believe and have faith. I truly had no idea how I was going to bring the knowledge of The Secret onto the movie screen. I just held to the outcome of the vision. I saw the outcome clearly in my mind. I felt it with all my might, and everything that was needed to create The Secret came to us. So take the first step in faith. So today you have taken the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Are we ready? Are we ready today for our independence?
Yes.
Do you have that word written with you? Thank you so much. The secret and your body. People who are struggling with health, listen to me very carefully. Let's look at using the creative process for those who feel they are overweight and who want to lose weight. The first thing to know is that if you focus on losing weight, you will attract back having to lose more weight. Having to lose weight, so get having to lose weight out of your mind. It's very reason why diets don't work, because you're focused on losing weight. You must attract back continually having to lose weight. The second thing to know is that the condition of being overweight was created through your thoughts to it. To put it in the most basic terms, if someone is overweight, it came from thinking fat thoughts. Whether that person was aware of it or not, a person cannot think thin thoughts and be fat. It completely defies the law of attraction. Whether people have been told they have a slow thyroid, a slow metabolism, or their body size is hereditary, these are all disguises for thinking fat thoughts. If you accept any of those conditions as applicable to you and you believe it, it must become your experience, and you will continue to attract being overweight. After I had my two daughters, I was overweight. And I know it came from listening to and reading the messages that it is hard to lose weight after having a baby, and even harder after the second baby. I summoned exactly that to me with those fat thoughts, and it became my experience. I really beefed up. And the more I noticed how I had beefed up, the more beefing up I attracted. With a small frame, I became a hefty 143 pounds, all because I was thinking fat thoughts. The most common thought that people hold, and I held it too, is that food was responsible for my weight gain. That is a belief that does not serve you. And in my mind now, it is complete balderdash. balderdash. Food is not responsible for putting on weight. It is your thought that food is responsible for putting on weight that actually has food put on weight. Remember, thoughts are primary cause of everything, and the rest is effects from those thoughts. Think perfect thoughts, and the results must be perfect weight. Let go of all those limiting thoughts. Food cannot cause you to put on weight unless you think it can. The definition of the perfect weight is the weight that feels good for you. No one else's opinion counts. It is the weight that feels good for you. You must likely know of someone who is thin and eats like a horse, and they proudly declare, I can eat whatever I want, and I'm always the perfect weight. And so the genie of the universe says, your wish is my command to attract your perfect weight and body using the creative process. Follow these steps. Step 1, ask. Get clear on the weight you want to be. Have a picture in your mind of what you will look like when you have become that person in the perfect weight. Get pictures of yourself at your perfect weight if you have them, and look at them often. If not, get pictures of the body you would like to have and look at those often. Step 2, believe. You must believe you will receive and that the perfect weight is yours already. You must imagine, pretend, act as if, make believe that the perfect weight is yours. You must see yourself as receiving the perfect weight. Write out your perfect weight and place it over the readout of your scale, or don't weigh yourself at all. Don't contradict what you have asked for with your thoughts, words, and actions. Don't buy clothes at your current weight. Have faith and focus on the clothes you are going to buy. Attracting the perfect weight is the same as placing an order with the catalog of the universe. You look through the catalog, choose the perfect weight, place your order, and then it is delivered to you. Make it your intention to look for, admire, and inwardly praise people with your idea of perfect weight bodies. Seek them out, and as you admire them and feel the feeling of that, you are summoning it to you. If you see people who are overweight, do not observe them, but immediately switch your mind to the picture of you in your perfect body and feel it. Step 3, you must feel good. You must feel good about you. This is important because you cannot attract your perfect weight if you feel bad about your body now. If you feel bad about your body, that is a powerful feeling. And you will continue to attract feeling bad about your body. You will never change your body if you're critical of it and find fault with it. And in fact, you will attract more weight to you. Praise and bless every square inch of your body. Think about all the perfect things about you. As you think perfect thoughts, as you feel good about you, you're on the frequency of your perfect weight and you're summoning perfection. Wallace Wattles shares a wonderful tip about eating in one of his books. He recommends that when you eat, make sure you are entirely focused on the experience of chewing your food. Keep your mind present and experience the sensation of eating food, and do not allow your mind to drift to other things, and be present in your body and enjoy all the sensation of chewing the food in your mouth and swallowing it. Try it the next time you're eating. When you're completely present as you eat. The flavor of the food is so intense and magnificent. When you let your mind drift, the flavor virtually disappears. I'm convinced that if we can eat our food in the present, entirely focused on the pleasurable experience of eating, the food is assimilated into our bodies perfectly. And the result in our bodies must be perfection. The end of the story about my own weight is that I now maintain my perfect weight of 116 pounds and I can eat whatever I want. So focus on your perfect weight. How are you feeling knowing about all this? How many,
Really happy.
how many mistakes we are making knowingly or unknowingly? I'm a live example of it. I'm doing all this, what is she telling me today? And it's not, uh, you know, my 555 manifestation is all about weight. And no wonder I'm reading this page today. I don't even remember I've ever read it. It looks like so new to me. You understand? When you do 555 manifestation, every event, circumstance, and things will come in front of you to remind you your mistakes so that at least you can correct them and bring in the results. And thank you, universe, for showing me up. How long does it take to manifest our goals? Let me see how long this chapter is. No, it's a small. Dr. Joe Vitale says another thing people wonder about is how long it takes to manifest the car, the relationship, the money. I don't have any rule book that says it's going to take 30 minutes or 3 days or 30 days. It's more a matter of you being in alignment with the universe itself. Powerful. How powerful. Time is just an illusion. Einstein told us that if this is the first time you have heard it, you may find it hard concept to get your head around because you see everything happening, one thing after the other. What quantum physics and Einstein tell us is that everything is happening simultaneously. If you can understand that there is no time and accept that concept, that you will see that whatever you want in the future already exists. Is that true? What we want is already there in the universe? क्या उसको पैदा होना है? No, it's already there. If everything is happening at the one time, then the parallel version of you with what you want already exists. It takes no time for the universe to manifest what you want. Any time delay you experience is due to your delay in getting to the place of believing, knowing, and feeling that you already have it. It is you getting yourself on the frequency of what you want. When you are on that frequency, then what you want will appear. Bob Dole says, size of nothing to the universe. Size is nothing to the universe. It is no more difficult to attract on a scientific level something that we consider huge to something that we consider infinitesimally small. Okay? The universe does everything with zero effort. The grass doesn't strain to grow. It's effortless. It's just this great design. It is all about what's going on in your mind. It's all about what we put in place, saying, this is big, it is going to take some time, and this is small, I'll give it in an hour. Those are our rules that we define. There are no rules according to the universe. you provide the feeling of having it now, it will respond whatever it is. There is no time for the universe and there is no size for the universe. It is easy to manifest $1 as it is to manifest $1 million. It is the same process, and the only reason why one may come faster and the other may take longer is because you thought that $1 million was a lot of money and that $1 was not very much. So Bob Dole says some people have an easier time with little things. And so we sometimes say start with something small, like a cup of coffee. Make it your intention to attract a cup of coffee today. Bob Proctor says, hold an image of talking to an old friend that you haven't seen for a long time. Somehow or another, somebody is going to start talking to you about that person. That person's going to phone you or will get a letter from her. Starting with something small is an easy way to experience the law of attraction with your own eyes. Let me share a story with you of a young man who did exactly that. He watched The Secret and he decided to start so decided to start with something small. He created a picture of feather in his mind and he made sure this feather was unique. He created particular markings on the feather so he would know without any doubt that if he saw this feather, it had come to him through his intentional use of the law of attraction. 2 days later, he was about to walk into a high rise building on a street in the New York City. He said he did not know why, but he just happened to look down. There at his feet, at the entrance to a high rise building in New York City, was the feather. Not just any feather, but the exact feather he had imagined. It was identical to the picture he had created in his mind, with all of its unique markings. And in that moment, he knew without a shred of doubt that this was the law of attraction working in all its glory. He realized amazing ability and power to attract something to himself through the power of his mind. With total faith, he has now moved on to creating much bigger things. So if that person can create that feather with his thoughts and particular markings, what can you create for yourself? So we don't have to wait for the year to fulfill our end. We can have it any day, and that's the miracle we're going to share. So David Stemmer says, people are amazed at how I line up parking spaces. I have done this right from when I first understood The Secret. I would visualize a parking space exactly where I wanted it. And 95% of the time, it would be there for me and I would just pull straight in. 5% of the time, I would have to just wait a minute or two. And the person would pull out and I'll pull in. I do that all the time. Now you might understand why a person who says, I always get the parking spaces. If you remember last, I told you that my parking is always waiting for me wherever I go. Yesterday, I had gone for a lunch out. Will you believe it? I got the parking just in front of the mall. And I was scared parking my car there, it might not get towed. I asked people that it's a safe place for parking. And I just had to take 10 steps to reach my restaurant for the lunch. And I don't have to say it now. It's all fit in my subconscious mind. And in Delhi, if you get the parking, anybody is in Delhi? Next to impossible. And everyone is always cribbing. You remember I told you my clinic? It's in the commercial place. And all the clients coming to our clinic will always crib, parking nahi hai, parking nahi hai, parking nahi hai. And I tell them I never have a problem because I am on the frequency. My parking is always waiting for me wherever I go. And it's always available. So do you think I have to keep on saying it time and again? No. Universe has to bring it to me. Yeah, can. So now you might understand why a person who says, I always get parking spaces, that's Romi Maakan, and gets them. Or why a person who says, I'm really lucky, I win things all the time. And I always say, I touch anything turns into gold. Anybody has listened to that dialogue? How many times I say that? I touch things and they turn into gold. I win things all the time. Wins one thing after another all the time. These people expect it. Begin to expect great things. And as you do, you will create your life in advance. And we are done with our lesson, this chapter today. Create your day in advance. Tomorrow, we will talk about this, how I used to create my day in advance. Will you believe it? I call it a magical to-do list. In Magic Book, she has given us that topic. And what is magical to-do list? Before sleeping, I'll write down tomorrow's task, what all I want to do, and 1 by 10 or 20, whatever the task I need to do. At the end of it, after making the list, I will write down, thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, for my day so productive. And all my HRCM goals are already achieved. And guess what? Next day, before I call people, those people will call me back and ask me for what we need to discuss. So you can take that tip today. People who are having lack of time, they can make the top writing magical to-do list, and then they can keep writing what they want to do tomorrow and give it an intention at the bottom of the list. Thank you, universe, for my day being so productive and all my tasks are done. And see the magic. And guys, I'm not just reading the book. I'm giving you every tip and technique I have been following. And if you follow the same, life is a miracle each day. And I have taken the snapshots. I will keep reading every day. You will come. That what you are thinking, what you want to attain every day. I don't want to wait it for 1 year. I want it every day from tomorrow. He said it now for universe. You think it will take time, it will take time. You think it's available, it's available. So guess what? Tell me, what are you going to say? It's already there. And the goal you want, usko kahin se paida hona hai kya? Or it's already there in the universe. Only you need to reach there. And let's redo that. Why struggle? Why struggle for 1 year to achieve your goals? Why not today? Today is the right day. Today is the right moment. All right. So with that, we come to an end of our session. Let's we put our hands together and bless those souls who have given us the freedom. Okay? Thank you, each soldier, each leader, each poet, each writer who influenced our army and gave us the freedom on 15th of August, 1947. And we are living the life of freedom today. And today, each soul who's listening to this blessing is blessed with the freedom of their old thoughts and patterns. And may each soul gets the freedom of thinking and feeling and achieving all that they deserve. And they're master at manifestation. And they all are fulfilling dreams and living the life of abundance. God bless all. Universe, thank you for all this abundance coming to us. And slowly open your eyes. All right, friends.
Morning, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Mugdha. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, I'm late because I had today my yoga class.
That's okay. I know you were celebrating 15th August.
I
Thank
just joined, so thank you so much. I'll go through
Lovely,
recording.
Mugdha. You were looking so pretty yesterday in your show.
Thank you.
We all
माइक
love.
लगा था ना माइक सो आई कांट टॉक तो इसलिए मैंने आपको साइलेंट करके भी जवाब नहीं दे रही थी कुछ बोल नहीं रही थी
I know. That's why
but this is one the new show which I was craving for something new and something good character and this is a total good amazing character. She's an amma पांच गांव की ठकुराइन है and she's holding and she's working for good अच्छे काम करती है and all that's an amazing character. I just loved that character.
awesome.
That's my attire.
Yes, you were really fitting into that.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for the blessings.
All right. With that, we come to an end. Okay, take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Enjoy the
Thank you,
freedom
thank you.
and be free from your thoughts and your beliefs. Love you all. God bless.